So I was having a thought process today, and I was just having like flashbacks of how my relationships have been prior to now, having the whole thought process, my journey, the people I've dated, lessons learned, and all of that. Say every stage in life, you sit and you think about certain things. Sometimes you got to think about your financial decisions. Sometimes you think about emotional decisions. So today, it just crossed my mind, and I was thinking about every single person I've been with in the past romantically. In my entire life, I've dated only three men. Any other person we want add himself for this number, you were dating me, I was not dating you, I was not aware that we were dating. I am only aware I've only dated three men in the past. I am a straight woman. Let's just put that out there. I wanted to do 10, but 10 is too much. It's like giving you people too much G's. And I don't want that vulnerability in this particular part of my life. So I'm going to maybe make it half. I won't put a number to it. So anyway, my mind just say make I stop, I go stop. So I'm going to tell you guys foolish things according to me, because maybe what I think is foolish that I've done for love may not apply to you, but to me these are a few of the foolish things I've done because I loved a man. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you join my YouTube tribe by subscribing. Click the seller link in my description box to get any of my ebooks. Once you hit on it, whichever of my ebooks resonates with you, get them ASAP. Let's get right into it. The most famous one, the most foolish thing I've ever done. No, I wouldn't say the most. I'll call all of them most, because when I think about it now, shame will wear me raincoats. Well, number one is definitely going to be me pretending to be a core diehard fan of Chelsea. Yeah, yeah. Me when even mind you, I'm going to be honest, on the surface level, I love soccer. Like, I love the whole idea of men running, playing. Oh, who is this? Oh, Lampard. Oh, this one. I even have an idea of some of the names. Do you understand? Because I grew up in a setting where my father was a Blues. My Most of my in-laws were Chelsea fans. I think at some point my younger brothers were also Chelsea fans before they now became adults and probably had choices to choose, different clubs and all of that. So everybody around me at some point in time loved Blues, which is Chelsea. So I dated somebody that was also a Chelsea fan. I had to. Oh my goodness. Before you want to do anything serious in this life, as a lady, wait may your frontal lobe develop, because the things I did when I no get sense. Even though as at that time, I would say I was quite wise, but let me not derail. The truth is, it was so bad that I will go on Google and check when Chelsea has a match. I'll Google the outline, who is the frontier, who is the goalkeeper, who is this, who is the current coach, so that when I'm having conversations with the idiots that made me to pretend like I'm a Chelsea core diehard fan, I'll be like, oh, did you see that goal that this person scored? Oh, did you see the way this person do? You know that when matches are going on, you can get like live feeds on Google when in any browsing app or whatever. So I will but then it's Google. I'll be getting live feeds from Google. Say, oh, they just scored Chelsea. Oh, we'll be chatting or something. But if I'm in the same place with them, I start going to pretend they show. Like I said, I don't have, there are women that don't even want to see soccer. Like, they don't want to watch it. I can actually watch it, but it's not a game that I deliberately have interest in. I don't care. I don't care who this one is. I don't care who Drogba is playing with. The only names I even remember at the top of my head, Etofis, then Cameroon's best player at that time, Drogba, okay, Ronaldo, Messi. You don't finish. So yeah, I think one foolish thing I did for love was pretending to be a die-hard core fan of Chelsea. Meanwhile, I didn't really give two flying F's. Number two, buying wrapper for his mother. Oh my. I know there's some things you think it happens only online. Do you know the funniest thing? It was never my idea. It was never my idea. It was never my idea. Now I'm thinking about it, was never my idea, because this guy literally said, oh, I want you to just come and say hi to my mom. It'd be nice to buy something nice. Then I asked him, because I'm not really, if I'm being honest, except I genuinely, genuinely, genuinely love you, love you, love you, love you, I'm not really a gift person. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know how to give physical gifts. I always believe the best gift somebody can give me or I can give somebody is money. Except that I've known you so much that I have an idea of what you may like, then I might gift you something physical. Or I feel like you have enough of money, and me giving you is like giving my father money. That's a good example. It's like me gifting my father money. When you know that somebody is financially more capable than you, I think the best thing to do for them is give them physical gifts. But if I know that, oh, like we're friends, or at least our money just too long, it just didn't, I can gift you money, and I'll be fine if you give me the same thing. So that's how I reason. So he told me, oh, I asked him. I was like, oh, you have to bring a gift and blah blah blah. Even though that sounded weird, now it sounds weird because you don't have to tell me. I should be, moved by myself. And I was like, what kind of gifts would your mommy love? Because I don't know your mother, for God's sake. What would you think she was like? Oh, rapper now. Women love rapper. This that. I buy this woman two rapper like 6 yards. Quality. Don't worry. They give me money make I use take home myself for school. I use and buy person mama rapper. You see, that's why when people are just it gets things where person don't see, you don't see, so you're not moved. Talking about, oh, I want you to see my mother. Okay, you can imagine. So yeah, I bought wrapper 12 yards, 6 times 2, different quality. Not this Yoruba. Don't worry, no worry. I'm not cussing anybody. Yeah, Diba. Number 3, considering moving to a remote area. Of all the things I've done, the foolish things I've done for love, I think this one you go follow for the top 10. I considered at one point in my life more boyforma. Now I'm not saying this thing from a burger point of view, a prestigious point of view, but the thing is, I've always been a city girl. I was born in the central of Bamenda commercial venue. I lived in commercial venue. I was raised there. I went to school, good schools. When I came for my uni here in Nigeria, I lived in a town, Imsu. So I don't have any relationship with remote areas, if you get what I mean. So it's not a matter of pride or no. I've never really lived in a remote area, except for where I did my service, of which it was still choice because I had the opportunity to be deployed. I said, oh, you know what? I want to stay in Ede, which is one of the villages in Osun State, by the way. So, because of love, would you believe, say, man, almost, because it did not work, almost convinced me because he had built a house in his village. He had a house that the place where he built his house was in the village. He almost convinced me that we should move to the village. And I almost said yes. Like, I was like, I was, hey! It's another thing that, you guys reside in urban cities, that's in town and remote urban areas, and then you visit remote areas, the village and what not. But no worry, I don't like I said, to me these are foolish things I did or almost did for love. This is I did because I actually considered it at that time. If things probably worked out, maybe I did one village right now. And do you know the funny part? Thinking about it now, maybe say other options no deal, but to just tell you, when I see men come on and say, oh, women are good diggers, women, you people, you're either dating frogs. If you meet woman will like you, she fit end down that rock with you. They patch life. They still they front you like saying now you be the go. Meanwhile, nothing. I've done it before. Don't worry. I've done it. Nothing. But because it is you, people know who you are. So they just automatically assume that anybody you are with should have level. So women give men level and vice versa. You get what I mean? So yeah, I almost permanently move to a remote area. What I'm saying remote, a little bit like maybe Olu, Mbise, some villages will be like town. No, remote area, like maybe because of love. Number four, sneaking out of the house to go to clubs. Now, I've never been growing up, I've never been the stubborn child. I dey crazy, so yes. But I think I've always had my limits. But because of love, I think the first time, or the times, not even the first time, every time I snuck out of the house, then I was still in Cameroon. Every time I snuck out of the house in the night, it was because of a man. I've never just say, oh, let me sneak out to a club because my girls are hanging. No. And when I moved here, I don't need to sneak out. I'm by myself, so I'm an adult. Nobody really say me. Now me self got the tire for all this outside lifestyle. I mean, one just day, on my own. But then, because you grew up in such an enclosed household, get what man nothing make woman do. Let me not lie. Except say the woman don't like that man. And I believe it happens vice versa. When you see most men and you think, oh, this one has simp, you're stupid, fam. You're stupid. If you don't love woman, you see all those things where they tell you me, do another one you go do. So when you've genuinely been with a man that you have given your best, I always say this from a place of true love, genuine love, because if you're playing games, obviously all these things wouldn't really. But if you've genuinely loved somebody, that's why they say they don't advise persuading in love. So yes, one of the foolish things I've always, because then now I'm thinking about it, putting my life at risk. There'll be times I'll sneak out like this because the way oh God, it was so risky. And our security man then said, how that man no catch me? Now wow, well, as a teenager, my dear, you will find way. When love this, then there's another time when the love self will scatter you for brain. They tell you A, they hear B. If I'm thinking about it, I'm like, what? I snuck out to clubs, to lounge, to parties because of man. Man say, meet me here, baby. You have to be there. If they will shoot me one of those nights, I want to tell my. Anyways, now God have answered to. The fifth one is definitely going to be pretending to like cooking. I think I've done this one a lot. So. The truth of the matter is, and I think I'm going to end with this because the one will just come to my mind now. I go die before I share them. The truth is, same way, there are people that will tell you that I don't like doing laundry, I don't like washing plates, but they do it. If you wear your clothes, you must wash it, whether you use laundry mat or you use washing machine. These inevitable things, that's how it applies to me. So over time, I've just realized that I see cooking as a chore. Like I cook because I do not have a choice. If I can outsource it, if I'm so wealthy that hiring a cook is not a problem, I will not think twice. And the only times I'll probably cook is when you get some kind of things where you go hungry, maybe in your gorago, you want to do it in a way, or indomie, some kind of thing, stew, maybe you get the kind of flavor you want to. Except say that kind of thing hungry me say you get the particular taste I want, and I'm waiting to make me enter kitchen. Other than that, I'm not crazy about cooking. I'll rather just eat out. But because of too long, you have to cook inside. So over time I've realized that I love to cook for myself and for people that I've loved. Everybody that I've ever cooked for, I genuinely loved them. You cannot force me to cook for you. That's one thing I've known. And if I'm around somebody and naturally I feel like I like to want to cook for them, that's when I know I like them. I genuinely like you. But if no urge, no spine inside me is telling me, oh, cook for you, or even make up, so even if it's just breakfast or something, I don't like you, because cooking is a chore to me and nobody can force me to do it. It's that I do it when I don't want to do it. That means you're paying me, you're compensating me to, or from some angle, to do it. So one of the foolish things I've done is pretending to really like cooking. There's one thing for somebody to know that this one don't really like cooking, or but no, she dey cook, she's a big cook. That's me. But in this guy's case, I was actively pretending. Oh, baby, let's eat this one. Oh, let me cook this one for you. But then in my kitchen, I would just be like, Jesus Christ. So this, and there are women that love, women and men, not even women in this case, because they kind of things men are whipping in the kitchen these days. If I go on TikTok like this, come with me, do the you would have passed the class like this. 60% are men they pay for her. So men are not smiling. The kind of things these guys are busting down in the kitchen is crazy. So I just feel like generally, both for men and women, there are some people that genuinely love cooking. Like they love it. Like if they sweet them, but maybe if they cook finish, they will not want to wash plates. Do you understand? But there's some people that don't want to cook, but they don't mind to washing plate. And those people. The sad thing is, I know how to cook, but I see it as a chore. But I don't have a choice. So I'll only cook for myself and people that I love. But because I was foolish, I was pretending like I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. No, I did not like it. Maybe that's why that relationship even crashed because I pretended for so long, and you can't keep up with pretense for so long. So yeah, those are a few things that I foolish things, five foolish things that I did for love. Share yours in the comments. Let me know if you've been foolish. You cannot lie that you've not been foolish, except you're 12 years old and you don't have any experience. Other than that, there must be something you've done as a man or a woman. If you look back, you'll be like, ha! But if I'm being honest, let me just throw this in. If I'm being honest, everything that I've mentioned as foolish things I've done for love, I may still do some of them. I'm not going to tell you the particular one, but I may still do some of them for the person that I genuinely love. And it's not going to be like something I'm forced to do, because right now I have full control over myself, over the things I want to do, over the things I don't want to do. I have full control over what to compromise and what I cannot compromise. So there are a few of these things, maybe one or two that I know right now, for the man that I like, I'm gonna do anything because he don't play with me. So yeah, let me know in the comments some of the foolish things you've done for love. If this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube or wherever, make sure you are part of my tribe by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click the seller link in my description box below to get any of my ebooks and read. Have an amazing day. See you on the next video. Bye.